Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the national anthem presented today by our senior Melanie Moreno. And please remain standing until the graduates are seated.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Class of 2017, be seated.
Good evening and welcome to the 2017 Parlier High School Commencement Ceremony on this 8th day of June 2017. My name is Rosie Borboa and I am the principal of Parlier High School. Thank you. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our school board members. Board President, Mr. Juan David Garza. Board Clerk, Mr. Carlos Lopez. Board Member, Ms. Stephanie Moreno. Board Member, Mr. Edgar Pelayo. I would also like to acknowledge our interim superintendent, Mr. Mike Berg. At this time, I would also like to acknowledge our distinguished guests tonight. We have Director of Student Services, Mr. Antonio Aguilar. Director of Special Projects, Mr. Rene Rodriguez. Our Chief Business Officer, Mrs. Elizabeth Wilson. We have our CT Coordinator, Mr. Rafael Iñiguez. Our Prevention and Intervention Coordinator, Ms. Lydia Martinez. Our CW Coordinator, Mr. Praxidis Torres. Parlier Junior High School Principal, Ms. Julissa Alvarado. San Joaquin Valley High School Principal, Mr. Israel Almendares. Matthew J. Berletic Principal, Mr. Ellen Macedo. Cesar E. Chavez Principal, Ms. Sylvia Gomez. From S. Ben Benavides, we have Principal, Ms. Courtney Jimenez. Learning Director, Jessica Coughlin. And at this time, I'd also like to recognize the entire Parlier High School staff. Parlier High School staff, please stand and be recognized. Today, I'd also like to acknowledge our Parlier City Mayor, Ms. Alma Beltran. It is a privilege to stand here before you tonight and share this once-in-a-lifetime experience with all of you. 35 years ago, I sat right where you're sitting. I remember dreaming of what I wanted to do in the future, and I couldn't wait to get started. I want all of you to hold on to your dreams and never give up. Life as you know it, it will change. But whatever changes come your way, embrace them and learn from them. All of you have your paths before you. Stay the course, dream big, and persevere. Whatever it is that you decide to do, whatever it is that you decide to be the best that you can be. I want to take this time to thank all of you for giving me one of the best years of my professional career. Thank you. Thank you. For some of you, I was there on your first day of school in kinder. And I'm so happy to be here on your last day of high school. So I just want to say that dreams do come true. You see, my dream came true this year by being allowed to be your principal. I wish you the best, and I can't wait to hear about all your future accomplishments. I love you all. I love you too. At this time, I would like to present to you the Parlier Unified School Board Interim Superintendent, Mr. Mike Berg.
Well, good evening. It is so good to see 200 bright, shiny faces, pretty excited about what might happen just a few minutes from now. So it's my pleasure, as your superintendent, to welcome community, parents, staff, everybody who's here to support these kids as they endeavor to enter life. I'm inspired as I look out at this audience, as I look out at this group of kids. I'm inspired by all that you've done. I'm inspired more, though, by what I know you're going to do next. I'm really excited about your future. I'm excited because, like Mrs. Borboa, it was 37 years ago that I was sitting in your chairs. And I was really excited but had no idea what tomorrow held. And I'll bet a few of you are sitting there thinking the same thing. What I'm hoping you're also thinking, though, is looking back. Think about your high school years. Reflect on those things that have occurred. Reflect on those events. Reflect on those friends. Reflect on those special teachers, because I guarantee you, going forward, those teachers are going to be etched in your memory. Those people that affected your lives. Those people that affected the way you think and the way you interact in the community. Most importantly, realize that those memories and lessons come from those moments, but more importantly, those memories and those lessons last beyond tonight and are important because they are divided by journeys between each of those events, each of those lessons. Those journeys are filled with experiences. You can remember really high times in your high school career and what led up to that. And then you also remember some not so great times. We all might have got a bad grade. We all might have lost a friend or gained a friend or done something. What's important is that event, that defining moment. The moment itself isn't nearly as important as what you do with it. It's what you do after it, what you do in response to it. You're going to face challenges in life. You're going to face opportunities in life. And I hope you take each one of those opportunities, and I hope you make the most of it. But most importantly, I hope you pay close attention to the challenges. I hope you pay even more attention to the journey, because the journey is where life exists. Those moments are just that. But that journey before and after is incredibly important to you. It's where the lessons are born. And from those lessons, I hope that you take every opportunity, I hope that you learn, and I hope that you adapt. Because life is ever changing, just like it is for you tonight. So I'm excited for you, I'm inspired by you, and all I can say for you is congratulations, class of 2017. I am ever so proud of you and hope the very best for you.
And now I present to you Parlier Unified School Board President, Mr. Juan David Garza.
Good evening, parents, family members, friends, staff, and of course, good evening to the class of 2017. My name is Juan David Garza, and it is an honor to be here with you today on your special day. I first want to say thank you to Parlier High School for asking me to speak tonight. They said I only have 3 minutes, so I got to stay within that time frame. Second, I want to thank all of you who are here supporting the class of 2017. Without the support and guidance that you have provided, these ladies and gentlemen would not be here today. I ask that you continue to support these individuals as they embark on a new chapter in their life. Now, class of 2017, I want to let you know how proud I am of each and every one of you for working hard these last 4 years. I know it wasn't easy. I know there were long days and nights filled with homework and extracurricular activities, and you still managed to make it to the finish line. Let's give 2017 a round of applause. I wish all of you the best of luck And always remember where you come from. Parlier, a fine community. With that said, I challenge all of you to come back at some point in your career and help make a difference in this community. I want to leave you with a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. So on behalf of the Parlier Unified School Board, congratulations, class of 2017.
And now, the Parlier High School Choir will be performing John Lennon's Imagine, led by our choir instructor, Ms. Leslie Lyles. Our first student speaker this evening is Parlier High School ASB President and valedictorian, Miss Alejandra Leja, daughter of Guadalupe and Robert Leja. Alejandra will be attending California State University, Fresno this fall, where she was admitted to the Lyles College of Engineering Honors Program and will be receiving the Lyles Family Honors Scholarship. She is majoring in mechanical engineering and hopes to pursue a graduate degree in biomedical engineering or law.
All right, welcome family, friends, teachers, staff, community, and others for joining us, Parlier High School Class of 2017 graduates here on this day. Today is a day many of us graduates have been waiting for. A day some of us may have never thought would arrive, yet here we are. After having quite an emotional week, as some of you may have seen me disperse into a puddle of tears various times, I wanted to know, why is it so hard to leave this part of my life behind I've known for the past 13 years. I'm not great with words, so as a future engineering major, I think I'm better with numbers. A school year must contain 180 days of school instruction, 8 hours a day, give or take, for minimum days and extracurricular activities. After calculating, that's about 18,720 hours of the past 113,880 hours in the past 13 years. That's 16% of your lives that you spend at school with most of these people around you, plus the amount of time you put into sports and other clubs before or after school. So yeah, it's okay to feel sad with a mix of other emotions as it comes to an end. A lot will change. We will choose our own path and we will see the aftermath. Our worries become more about financial and planning, not about cutting the lunch line while Joe is scanning. The faces we've seen in the hall so frequently will disappear from our lives with such decency. Take what we had here at PHS as memories. Now go work hard and make your own discoveries. None of us in this world are special, so do what you love and not just for a medal. You have your own goal, go reach it with all of your soul. Because as Cher Horowitz once said, may I please remind you that it does not say RSVP on the Statue of Liberty. I want to personally thank my families and friends for the love and support, especially my parents. I love you. My teachers and staff the staff who have molded me, giving me knowledge, as you have impacted the lives of us graduates. And this class, PHS Class of 2017, for the memories. I guess we really are all in this together. I'd like to close with a quote from a famous philosopher many of you graduates may know. JT once said, "It would have been nice to say that we did it by ourselves, but it feels even better to say we did it together." Congrats, Class of 2017. I wish you the best of luck in your future. Once a Panther, always a Panther.
Thank you, Alejandra. And now I present Senior Class President, Ms. Angelica Hernandez, daughter of Yolanda Mendoza and Jose Luis Hernandez. Angelica will be attending UC San Diego to study economics and mathematics this fall. She also hopes to enroll in culinary school and aspires to open her own restaurant.
Good evening, parents, staff, and faculty. I'd like to thank everyone for making today possible. Thank you to my parents for being my biggest fans and supporters. Also, a special thank you to Ms. Quiros. You have pushed me to strive and become a great person. You have become like a mother to me, and I will remain eternally grateful for everything. Now to you, my class. Standing here in front of all of you feels like deja vu. 4 years ago, we all stood here in this exact same spot, feeling so grown up at our promotion, while I gave a speech about entering a new stepping stone in our lives. Now, it becomes so real. After this day, we shall all go our separate ways, and this time, there really isn't going to be a see you in school on Monday. Those dreaded Mondays. I remember walking into high school our freshman year and feeling like we had no one but each other. So we stood as a big group during break and lunch by the tree and stressed over where we had our next class and who was our teacher and what friends we had in our classes. It seems so silly now, but at the moment, it was all we could worry about. Little by little, as sophomore year approached, We began to break off into our little squads and groups. It felt so different, but it was okay. We were all discovering who we wanted to be and what we wanted to do. We began to join different clubs, sports, and extracurriculars. Then, junior year came along, and well, we all felt a little too cool for school that year. We weren't freshmen that didn't know what to expect anymore, and we were halfway done with high school. This was the year we were getting questioned. What were we going to do with our lives after high school? And it just hit us. We weren't considered little kids anymore. We took that to our advantage, and we wanted to grow up and have fun, maybe a little too fast. As I said at our 8th grade promotion, we have overcome this stepping stone in our lives. However, we have now begun an even greater one. Senior year came by like a flash. We never really believed the previous seniors when they would tell us, enjoy high school, enjoy being young, because there won't be any more proms and powder puffs, and most of all, free stuff after. They were right. No more free chicken burgers. This was the year a lot of us began to get jobs and had to balance them with schoolwork and extracurriculars. I guess we finally did get a real glimpse of being a grown-up. Aside from that, the question we were asked repeatedly our junior year about what we were going to do after high school became the focus of our lives. Some prepared since freshman year and knew what they wanted to do. Others were still faced with the dilemma and still couldn't answer the question. Whether we knew what we wanted to do or not, the stresses, breakdowns, and confusion piled upon our shoulders really fast. As the year came to an end, we experienced great achievements and great memories that will remain in our hearts forever. This year, along with high school, was unforgettable, and now I want to give a thank you to everyone here today who was a part of this roller coaster of life that high school can be. We may have not been the most united class, but we have all gone through the same things, and one way or another, we remained as one through the breakups, tears, and endless laughs. Like I said before, we are now entering a greater stepping stone in our lives that will push us to do things we never thought possible. But every single one of you made it this far, and as your class president, I'd like to say, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelica. And now I'd like to present to you valedictorian Miss Ashley Rodriguez, daughter of Alma and Hector Rodriguez. Ashley is attending UC Davis this fall as a biomedical engineering major. She hopes to become an interventional cardiologist.
Thank you, Ms. Barboa. Good evening, teachers, parents, administration, and graduating class of 2017. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Ashley Rodriguez, and I have the immense honor to be representing Parlier High School's class of 2017, a legendary class. The day we have been long awaiting for is finally here. I would like to start off by giving a big thank you to my parents, my mentors, and teachers. Mamá y papá, los amo muchísimo y les quiero dar las gracias por siempre apoyarme y sacrificarse por mí. Gracias por nunca darse por vencidos desde el día que me vieron en esa camita en el hospital a los pocos días de nacer hasta hoy, el día que me graduó. Ustedes son mi motivación y si no fuera por ustedes, yo no estaría aquí en este escenario, no estaría asistiendo a la Universidad UC Davis y no sería la joven educada en que me he convertido. Espero que los he hecho y continuaré haciéndolos orgullosos de mí. Now to my mentors, Mrs. Quiroz and Mr. Bristol, I want to thank you both for everything you have taught me and the many ways you have prepared me for what lies ahead. Thank you to all the teachers here at PHS for taking the time to explain assignments to us, sometimes repeatedly because we wouldn't listen, and making an impact on at least one student sitting here on this field. To my girls both sitting here at top 10 or out there throughout the field, we pushed each other through the challenges that high school put in our face and made sure we were all successful at the end of the day. I can't express how proud I am of all of you. Melanie, Connie, Elizabeth, Patty, Alondra, and Sandibel, I love you all and cannot wait to see what the future holds for us. Now last but certainly not least, to the graduating class of 2017, my class. Throughout the past 4 years, we have made so many memories. Together we have learned, laughed, got into trouble, and matured. I still remember standing together as little freshmen on that awkward part of campus, holding up our iPads and taking millions of snaps. To our sophomore year and junior year, when our lives revolved around how many times we would get in trouble at the rallies and how many touchdowns would be made at the football games. Which led us to our senior year, a year dedicated to making the most of our last, prom, grand night, and finally getting to show the spirit we long held inside us. Now we will all be entering the great big world together as adults. I want you all to take this time to think of your background for a second, what your parents come from, and what you have gone through to get here today. Whether you will be the first in your family to graduate high school or the third, be proud of yourselves. You've made it this far and you'll make it a lot further. Don't give up when things get hard, and they will. Trust in what you got here. You can do it. Use the education you have obtained to give to those who have come before us and the ones that will come ahead of us. Whether you're headed for college, the military, or any other path of your choosing, give it your full potential and be prepared to work hard. Be open to new experiences, but always have a goal in mind. The world awaits you. High school is just a milestone, but what an essential milestone it is. A wise man once said, "Starting counts, but finishing is what matters." And today, class of 2017, is the day we finished high school. Congratulations, fellow graduates. We made it.
Thank you, Ashley. Our final student speaker is Ms. Brenda Cabrera Basurto, daughter of Olga Basurto and Inés Cabrera. Brenda will be attending California State University, Fresno, where she will be majoring in business administration. She hopes to become a corporate lawyer.
Thank you, Ms. Verboa. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, parents, staff, teachers, administrators, and board members, but most importantly, my class of 2017. It is an honor to be here tonight and have the privilege to speak in front of my class as a class valedictorian. To start off, I would like to give a few words to my class. We are here tonight feeling the excitement of finally graduating, but this will probably be the last time we are gathered together as a class. Some of us will go on to college, some of us into the workforce, and some will take some nice vacations around the world. But we will all be doing our own thing and going separate ways. Some of us will remain together, but some of us will not, sadly. Who would have thought that we would be done with high school this fast? But here we are now, no more days of high school left. It feels like just yesterday we started our first day of high school as weird-looking freshmen, but reality is that now we are at our high school graduation as mature and young adults. We wonder, where did our 4 years go? Those 4 years went flying, and now what we remain with are with all the memories we created. Those will remain with us forever, and they won't fly like our 4 years in high school. Our freshman year, 2017, was just a number with very little importance. But as each year passed, that number started to gain more importance to us because that year was approaching sooner than we expected. Our senior year, that's when it hit us. That year became extremely important to us. It was our graduation year, and we were all excited for that day to come, and here it is now. 2017 is finally here, and it no longer feels like the year that would never come. The year 2017 is ours, because we are class of 2017. The class that shined when there was no light. But now, let there be light, because class of 2017 is here. Thus, our class motto. Now, I would like to give a special thank you to my parents for being here tonight and for all their outstanding support they have given me and for always finding ways to help me be a successful person. I greatly appreciate all their support and the sacrifices they went through just to get me to where I am today. They were my inspiration for everything I did, and I am extremely proud of being the daughter of such wonderful parents. Quiero darle las gracias a mis padres por estar hoy conmigo en este día tan especial y por su gran apoyo que me han brindado y por siempre encontrar la manera de ayudarme a llegar a ser una gran persona. Aprecio mucho todo el apoyo que me han brindado y todos los sacrificios que han hecho para ayudarme a llegar hasta donde estoy hoy. Ellos han sido mi inspiración en todo lo que he hecho y estoy totalmente orgullosa de ser hija de unos padres tan maravillosos. Now, I would like to thank all my teachers for giving me so much knowledge that I know will be useful to me in so many ways. Furthermore, I would like to give a special thank you to Ms. Verboa for being such a wonderful principal and making her last year of high school the best. To my friends, Gina, Jaylene, and Jose, thank you for all the memories we created together and for making our 4 years in high school so great. There is also one more person I would like to thank before I part, and that is Master Chief. I would like to thank him for the extreme amount of support he gave me and for always fighting for my color guard team and I. I would also like to share some good advice with everyone that my NJROTC instructors, Master Chief and Warrant, would always tell me. Make a decision and live with the outcome. If you ever find yourself stuck between so many choices and do not know what choice to make, just choose one and live with it. It might turn out to be a good thing. Now, to my class, thank you for making these 4 years so great and memorable. I may have not had the chance to meet everyone in the class, but we are still a class, the best one there is. In class, we made it this far, but we will go on to do greater things, and I want to wish you all the best of luck in whatever you all do. You all made it this far, and now it's time to enjoy your graduation along with their parents. Good luck to everyone, and congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Brenda. At this time, and now, it's my honor to present to you the top 10 students of the class of 2017. Their names will be called in descending order. Students, please stand and remain standing after you are recognized. Ashley Barajas. Connie Montes. Elizabeth Gutierrez. Stephanie Vargas. Jennifer Lozano. Melanie Moreno. Ashley Rodriguez. And we have top 3 students. Number 3, Patricia Maldonado. Second, we have Alejandra Leja. And our top student of the class of 2017 is Ms. Brenda Cabrera Basurto. Congratulations for your hard work and all your efforts. At this time, I would like to invite the Parlier Unified School District Governing Board members to join me on the platform to assist in the distribution of high school diplomas.
Do you want me to just stand here? Let's do half and half, and then let's move the podium back so the kids don't trample over it.
Jennifer Lozano.
Ashley Arlene Rodriguez.
Ashley Jazmín Barajas.
Melanie Moreno.
Stephanie Vargas.
Patricia Maldonado.
Alejandra García Leija,
Elizabeth Gutiérrez,
Brenda Cabrera Basurto,
Astrid Guerrero Ríos,
Alondra Moreno,
José Ángel Pascual González,
Sandibel Núñez Rodríguez,
Carla Ayala,
Norma Lisset Bravo,
Oscar Guadalupe Méndez,
Leobardo Daniel Sánchez,
Callie Crittenden,
María Flores,
Natalie Sara Pérez,
Antonia Dolores Mendoza,
Gurkamal Sandu,
Ashley Evelyn Muñoz,
Araceli Amezola,
Brianna Marie Turner,
Lorena García,
Jaylene Martínez,
Aileen Valdovinos,
Gina Hazel Rico,
Paulina Rangel,
Alma Gabriela Ramírez,
Jacqueline Máximo,
Angel Medina,
Estrella Maldonado,
Mary Jane Lozano Quiroz,
Priscila Medina,
Brian Cantú,
Jean Dalcid,
Casey Decora Carr,
Gabriela Cortés,
Alexander León Cotel,
Emanuel Ayala,
Kevin Rodríguez,
Clarisa Aileen Sánchez,
Adrián Sapien Romero,
Brenda Serrano Torres,
Carmen Lilibet García,
Briseida Alonso,
Elizabeth Cortés, Sandra Silva,
Albert Mendoza,
Andrea Pereda,
Oscar González,
Kevin Bustos,
Angélica Hernández,
Salvador Barrera,
Esmeralda Cárdenas,
Saúl Ruiz,
Natividad Núñez,
Gabriel González,
Jesús Cisneros,
Sandra Edith Gutiérrez,
Brandon Mares,
Janheiri Molina Ibarra,
Ronaldo Elisea,
Giselle Rivas,
David Luis Hernández Torres,
Alisa Ortiz,
Justin Félix,
Juan Guerrero Jr.,
Ayana Monique Chávez,
Alexis Fabián,
Daphne Soberanis,
Noemí España,
Salvador Velasco III,
Laura Duarte Reyes,
José Ángel Mejía,
Dominic Jeremiah Beltrán,
David Longoria,
Noah Collazo,
Freddy Magadán,
Jesús Timothy García,
Damaso Anaya,
Andrew Manuel Contreras,
Graciela Ramírez,
Julio César Mireles,
Viridiana Gallardo,
Brandon Gómez Ochoa.
Yasmín Ramírez.
Kevin Joel Ayala.
Joshua Schilling.
Elías López Reyes.
Denise Galeana.
Alejandra Mesa.
Valdemar Lozano Jr.
Gabriela Romero.
Marisol Lozano.
Yusiri Sánchez.
Salvador Nuno Delgado.
Juan Herrera.
Ivan García.
Gerardo Inostros.
Jasmine Trinity Ramos.
Miguel Jonathan Calderón.
Isaac Matthew Avila.
Dani Mendoza.
Ivan Michel.
Priscila Verónica Villa.
José Burgos.
Aileen Vargas.
Jesse James Rodriguez.
Giselle Rodríguez.
Carlos Gómez.
Jessica Hernández Calderón.
Rogelio Ávila Jr.
Mariela Lisset Pelayo Ríos.
Robert Ventura.
René Reséndez Jr.
Yair Mercado.
Yadelín Lares.
Joshua López.
Bridget Gutiérrez.
Juan Caballero.
Joana Romero.
Nahum Santiago.
Jennifer Rangel.
Cassandra Jiménez Moreno.
Beatriz Cruz.
Fernando Jiménez.
Juan Cortés.
Jonathan López.
Adrián Flores García.
Alejandro Ramos.
Ivan Moreno.
Jonathan Gómez.
Crystal García Escobar.
Alexander Ramírez.
Juan Díaz.
Kevin Espinosa.
Marcela Gómez.
Omar Camarena.
Paulino Blanco.
George Burgos Jr.
Daniel Vázquez Jr.
Jesús Espinosa.
Sergio Pérez.
Moisés Valadez Jr.
Pablo Ledesma.
Rafael Castillo.
Raimundo Torres.
Juan Gómez.
Rodrigo Romero.
Heriberto Jesús Robles.
Mario Ruelas Obispo.
Luis Adame.
Luis Antonio Tapia.
Martín Medina Méndez.
Joy Meño Padilla.
Danixti Gutiérrez Valle.
Alexander Castañeda.
Jennifer Ramírez.
Aileen Sapien.
Flor Noeli Rodríguez.
Jennifer Oregón.
Zaira Vázquez Pacheco.
Cristian Arzola.
Shannon Marquez.
Congratulations, Mija. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Justo Busto.
Carla Ramírez.
Daisy Estrada.
Brianna Esquivel.
Gabriela Torres.
Abigail Botello.
Jocelyn García.
Dolores Lian Castillo.
Wendy García.
Cristal Arellano.
Yaritza Valdovinos Mata.
Brianna López Manríquez.
Daisy Preciado Escobedo.
Monet Segnalibeng.
Stephanie Flores Ávila.
Andrés García.
Estela Cías.
Families, at the request of the students, please remain off the field until the end of the senior song and fireworks. Thank you. Graduates of the Parlier High School class of 2017, as principal, very proud principal of Parlier High School, I certify you with the authority of the Parlier Unified Board of Trustees and the state of California. Panthers, move your tassels from the right to the left of your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2017. Congratulations! Welcome to the Alumni Club.
See you on TV, sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it. They was never friendly, yeah. Now I'm jumping out of Bentley, yeah. And I know I sound dramatic, yeah. But I know I had to have it, yeah. For the money, I'm a savage, yeah. I be itching like I had it, yeah. I'm surrounded 20 bad, yeah. But they didn't know me last year, yeah. Everyone wanna act like they important, but all that mean nothing when I saw my door, yeah. Everyone counting on me, drop the ball, yeah. Everything custom like I'm at the bottom, yeah, yeah. If you be winning, put your lighters to the sky. How could I make sense when I got millions on my mind? Coming with it, I just put it to the side. Bought a sense of baby, they could see it in my eyes. My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. Ever since we was on, I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hating, say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
I was patient, yeah. Oh, I was patient. Now I can scream that we made it. Now everywhere I go, they say congratulations. Young nigga, graduation. I pick up the rock and I ball, baby. I'm looking for someone to call, baby. But right now I got a situation. Never old Ben Franklin. Big rings, champagne. My life is like a ball game, but instead I'm in a trap though. Pot so big, call it Super Bowl. Super Bowl, caught a hole. Get in the rolls. Top flow lifestyle. Huncho and post. Malone. I got a play on my phone. You know what I'm on. Huncho Houdini is gone.
My mama called, see you on TV. Sunset done changed. change ever since we was on. I dreamed it all. Ever since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. They ain't never had the dedication. People hate and say we changing, look, we made it. Yeah, we made it.
Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom getting higher than the umbrella. She's waiting for me just across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses, asking about a scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget, but between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, you know, I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. No, I know that I'm not all that you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could find new ways to fall apart. But our friends are back, so let's raise it down. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. Counting home tonight. Just counting home tonight. Counting home tonight. Just counting home tonight. The moon is on my side. I have no reason to run. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? The angels never arrive, but I can hear the choir. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.